Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we're gonna do something completely different. I have a friend here, Josh, and he's brought a bunch of boards that he's bought used. And we're gonna test them to see, is it viable in 2025 to buy used motherboards? And what's the gamble? Will they work? Because when you buy a used motherboard or an Amazon return, you know they don't really do the job that needs to be done to know. They're not technicians. So today we're going to find out with 3 different boards, is it worthwhile in 2025 to do this? And to top it off, I want to thank Be Quiet for sending out the Power Zone 2 750 watt to be able to power up all these boards, to make sure it's a brand new power supply so it eliminates anything that could be an issue. The Power Zone day. Wow, heavy. Of course I gotta have that. 80 plus platinum. I like that. I like how simple their boxes are, actually. Ooh, I double opened. Double opened. Power Zone 2. Oh, wow. Oh, that new smell. The new car smell.
The new cap smell.
Yeah. It's a nice power supply.
Got a 140 fan in there?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You can smell those caps.
We don't need these. Oh, yeah. And there's your catch-on-fire connector.
Oh, nice.
You see that, guys? Catch-on-fire connector. Power cord, we don't need that either.
The size of that.
He's wondering about the size of my power supply. Alright, we'll need these. That should be all we need. Okay. Want to thank you again, Be Quiet, for sending this out to get this job done. P8 right here. So P8, that is your 8 pins. And you have another P8 right here. Pretty nice. So they're separate actual separate P8. That's really that's beautiful.
That's quality.
Well, it's the quality I expect from Be Quiet, right? What was this one? This is a VGA, and then there'll be more of them in the other connector, but I don't think we'll need it. So here we have motherboard, and this is what's nice about this, because I think that and this are separating 12 volt and 5 volt, I believe, but I'm not 100% on that. If anybody watching wants to comment on it, let me know in the comments below. Alright, so we have everything we need. I guess I should plug in one PCIe just in case. Oh, PCI 5.1. So that one has its own, yeah, see? Yeah. Has its own fire connector.
Its own rail.
Its own fire connector. Be Quiet was probably smart enough to give it its own rail to keep it safe. Alright, first board up for Dibbos. Okay, so first we're going to test the B550M ITX AC, and this is made by ASRock. I've actually never seen this board before, so this is something to try out. New to me. Well, that's a nice looking board. No special smells. I don't think I see any damage. No, okay. So now we're going to do the poor man's test bench. Now for these tests, I believe we're going to be using a 3100. So we're in the compatibility area in case they need to be bias flashed. This one only needs one P8. That is really in a weird spot.
Big time.
Like, real big time. Like, that is so odd. I've never seen that before, guys. The actual 8-pin connector is here, not up here. That's that's a new one for me.
Moment of truth. 50 bucks. Here we go.
Is that what you... Okay. So
yeah, I'm 50 bucks into this one.
Power supply. Oh, and we have power. Oh, but do we have video? It could be doing the checksum where it's going to go through spin down, spin up, spin down, spin up. Or the board's bias is not capable of... So what I'm going to do, I'm going to power down and power back up. Sometimes that cycle will... Did you actually hear that turn off?
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. Guys, if you heard that click, that's the actual power supply clicking off and clicking on. Never heard that before.
It's the relay.
Relay, yeah. But I've never heard it before.
No. I've heard whenever you turn one off, it goes pong. So the relay would kick off, but I've never heard it on the on.
Is this direct to the TV? Yes. I just want to make sure it wasn't going through my splitter. The fact that this is not engaging again bothers me. Because usually it'll do a spin up, spin down, fan will kick in on the video card too, spin up, spin down 3 times-ish, and then post. But what we'll do is we'll leave it for a few, because I have seen it take a while too. Just in case. If not, we will go to a 3000G, and that guarantees compatibility.
Well, at least we didn't get the sizzle and pop.
Yeah, we didn't. Well, we got the click. We didn't get the pop. Mother. Well, you know what that better way is? Turn the fucking light. All right.
Is it even warm?
No. That's okay.
Yeah.
He gets so disoriented when I move a board to a different way, and I'm like, oh yeah, the chip don't go in the way it did. Alright. What we're doing now is we're putting a Athlon, like a Ryzen-based Athlon, I guess I don't know how else to say it. But we're putting an Athlon in. We're not really going to thermal paste. There's a little bit still on here. We're not going to run it that long to cause grief. We're going to see if we can get this thing running. Here I go again on my own. That's a dusty looking fan I pulled out of the closet. Come on, baby.
Oh, it's spinning.
Yeah, and the fan is actually spinning on the video card.
Yep.
Alright guys, the one thing that's weird about this is he paid $50 for it. So far we haven't had it post, but there's an NVMe in here, according to what we're thinking. And if that is true, it could be stopping the boot, or it might be an M2 when the board is going to require in its main a M.2, not a SATA. So let's get that out and check and see. That is insane.
Team group.
1
terabyte.
That must be mine. And it is an NVMe.
Yeah.
Or, yeah, NVMe. So maybe this drive is toast.
Let's
see what happens.
Yeah. Because that could be just
nice heatsink underneath it.
With the boot loop.
Boot loop. I have had Team Group go bad. If the board is bad and you get a 1 terabyte drive, there's your $50.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, not making $50 because what are you really going to sell that for, right? So let's try now a different video card just to rule it out. Now, this will rule out a video card, or we may have to do RAM. Oh. Alright, all fans going. Brand new fans on this one. This is the one that was in the video that I redid. Oh yeah.
I like that spin up.
Yeah, but I need to hear it go down. Oh. Also helps to have HDMI plugged in. You say this is known good RAM?
I believe so. We can swap it out though. It's done me well over the years, but it's not to say that
to be on hard power like this makes me believe that there is another error, and I would start with the RAM on that situation. Wow, these thick power cables are crazy. Crazy.
Corsair freaking
Vengeance Pro.
Vengeance Pro, yeah. One of the most freaking pains in the butts RGB to get working with any other RGB software.
Yeah,
sometimes
but
I
their
just
software,
don't care. I just leave it.
Their software is nice.
Yeah, I just leave it go. Like, let the Corsair Vengeance RAM just be rainbow, everything else set up the way I like it, because it glows nice, though. They have really nice LEDs.
Especially when you can control each little tiny dot.
Yeah.
All right. Now we are putting what I know is known good RAM. He brought what he thought is known good RAM, but I know this is known good RAM. So out of my inventory, let's see what happens. I'll do one more power cycle, and then we're going to call it as a board to investigate after. Right now, we do have a 1 terabyte NVMe out of it. Am I seeing something? Did I see any smoke or something come up just then?
I didn't see any white ghosts.
There's a smell.
Yeah, I do smell it now, though. Normally the ghosts I see are a lot bigger. Especially when it comes to ASRock boards. I do not have good luck with ASRock.
Okay, so we cannot actually find what had happened, but definitely something had happened. And whatever it was definitely minor. But even under my magnifier, I haven't seen anything. Normally we're looking for like a blown transistor or something, just a burn hole. But so far... we haven't seen anything over here or on the back. There was one spot that looked wet, but it turned out just to be dry silicone, or not silicone, but protective film on the chip. Because sometimes that's what I look for, is the, what do I want to call it? VRM goo.
Yeah, PCB masking.
The VRM goo. That's how I blew my first 470. Okay, so what we're taking away from this is, so far the Wi-Fi card, 2 screws, removable, as he just told me, and you can take it out of the slot and pop it on another board, which is kind of cool. And, well, we don't know if it works, but we'll test it in the next board, once we know the next board is actually working. And if this works, this $50 is buried into here. Let's move on. Okay, so now we're moving on to the Steel Legend, another ASRock board. Hopefully, the Steel Legend is a little bit better. So this is an ASRock B550M Steel Legend. Now this guy is actually a legend made out of steel. Just kidding. One thing that we are happy about off the start is he had told me that it looks like it's sealed still, strapped, like ASRock straps there. I know when I had my... brand new Threadripper board, they are strapped to the foam or the backing. And if that is true, then we should be okay with a new board. Let's find out. Yeah. Yeah, still strapped, still strapped. So we're going to clip this and get it out, and we'll be right back. Okay, so we have a Steel Legend here, a B550M, good looking board, very good, oh, fiber optic, really nice board. Even the peel-offs are still on it, so I'm having a little more faith in this one. What we do know about it is he's got $60 into it. So $60 is the thing to beat. I mean, if this board is actual and works, this is maybe closer to a $200 board. Maybe. Or at least it was. 150. Easy. Alright. chip is in. Again, we're not worried about too much on the thermal paste department because we just want to be able to dissipate some heat just to make sure we're not cooking our little cool processor anyway. It's just a Athlon 3000 now for compatibility issues because that is what we thought was going on with the 3100. Why am I having so much trouble? What the boop? Boop, 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 boop. Oh, thank you. Wow. That was a struggle, not gonna lie. Fan is now on. That's because it's not recording right now. Fan is now on. I'm gonna let you look at that again, which should be right here.
Yeah.
Because I'm a bit blind.
Power switch. That's HD audio. We're up over here. And there. 2 M.2s. Excellent. Excellent.
Well, it should.
Yeah.
Right.
One here and one there.
That's pretty cool. I like the Steel Legend. My buddy swears by him. He uses these boards a lot.
I've had one of these boards catch fire on me.
That's also a
yep.
possibility. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So if it revs up to 1,000, the smoke will come from the BRMs, and your
boom boom.
Your room will smell nice for a few days.
Thanks.
Mm.
Now we don't need to plug in the secondary on this because this.
I don't think that Athlon's gonna be too hungry.
No, no.
We can go with your known working RAM as well, should you like.
Just be safe. Yeah, but if we post, we should try your RAM again. Make sure it's okay.
Yeah, that makes sense. See if my
known good is known good.
Yeah.
Why am I having so much trouble? I always hated.
That's a VGA.
Stupid. Shut up.
We're gonna edit that out.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Shut up.
Secret safe with me, Paul.
I don't know if it can be.
Have you built a computer?
No. Never.
Never had he built. It's because it's too basic. That's
yeah,
what it is.
That's exactly what that was.
What am I doing here?
So now you guys know I can't deal with basic.
Oh, are we putting that M.2 in there too? Or?
Not on post.
Okay, yeah, it makes sense. Let's just...
We have no idea why the other board didn't work.
I know. It's so true. It's because it was an ASRock.
Oops. Putting RAM in backwards ain't going to help me much. He's standing back, guys, because he thinks it's going to catch on fire. So we are now going to hit record to see if it posts. We're now going to turn on the TV.
The only thing that kind of disappoints me was that it's always nice to have a B550 ITX.
Man, I want to make that work.
I know.
All right, guys. Moment of truth. Ooh, we got lights, which is not a good sign like that.
That's a great sign. Oh, and it has an easy debug light. Oh, yeah, baby.
There we go. Do we get post?
Oh, she's cycling.
That's what we want.
Okay, here it goes.
And Gigabyte just rebooted on the video card. It's a pretty board.
Yeah, it's cycling now.
It's definitely a pretty board. Oh, I don't know why I put the video card over here. Doesn't matter, but...
Oh, yeah.
That was weird. I was so used to the ITX board.
Okay. Now it's doing its final.
Yes!
Yeah.
We are good. Alright.
One that works.
So, $60 board. And maybe a 1 terabyte drive. This $60 board has now paid for $110 you have into it. You're up $40.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's up $40. Can't be so upset about that. I forgot this has graphics. We don't even need to use the stupid.
Yeah, what BIOS is it running? BIOS version P2.5.
P2.5?
Yeah.
You're thinking it won't run?
No, it'll probably might run. I think this one had the
that's right.
The sticker for 5000 series.
That's right. That's right.
So I'm hoping it's the next one that we may have to update.
Okay. So our takeaway right now so far is one board looked new. It is new, and it's the board we thought was going to catch on fire, but it didn't. Let's find out if it all still works. If we have an NVMe. Oh, power supply. Oh, and we also moved the video card, which is also holding down the NVMe. In other words, we bolted nothing in. Let us see. We have his RAM back in to see if it's known good.
Gotta love the easy debug. Gives you something to at least...
Yeah. I mean, it definitely is doing something, so we know the board works. It's just a matter of everything else being friendly. And guys, if you're wondering, this is actually a, I'm going to say AM2, AM3, or Phenom, or whatever cooler that still clips onto this. So just a little heads up if you need to just do testing, get one of them lying around. You don't want to bolt on coolers. It's an easy way to do it. The fancy RAM's back in. Again, could be the NVMe.
Oh, nope.
Nope.
Cycling.
And we got post by the look at... Oh, wait, nope. That just turned off.
There goes my RAM. Damn it. This is not looking good.
Did you buy that off him too?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's clearing now. There we go.
Alright. So... how much you pay for the RAM?
$40.
Now you're breaking even. If the... oh, look at that.
The M.2 works.
Maybe. There should... Oh, what am I doing?
Yeah.
I just brought a keyboard over. Alright, where are we? Press any key. There's no any key. I have NVMe's with... I do have like a USB key or whatever. What is it? Okay. Alright, what do we got here?
It's a nice looking BIOS.
No, it's got the drive. Boot option 1. It really comes down to what's on it and what way it was installed. So what we're going to do... Now we're going to...
Yeah, besides, I'm only going to use that for your game drive anyways. So.
I know, but it's just a matter of just seeing that... I have every reason to believe the drive seems to be okay. And that he was, well, in a sense, stupid for leaving it in there, but at the same time, he sold you a bad board. Wi-Fi holes.
Mm-hmm.
Why would they be there?
Because you would run an M.2 key Wi-Fi, and you would run the wires up, and you would put the...
But why would they do that with a board that doesn't have it?
Because you put the...
No, I get that.
Yeah.
But this should be covered. Or plugged.
Yeah, I get that.
Alright, so what I'm thinking is the drive is empty. Now, we could test that theory. Real quick.
I think that's your CPU cooler.
You smell that, right? That could be the new smell.
That's the new smell.
Yeah, we'll go with that. It's the new smell. So what we're going to do is we're just going to boot up and see if we can find the drive in Windows Setup. Not necessarily install on it, just to see if it's there. And then we'll know, I think, what was the boot options on this? F2?
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta do the... No, that's for... I need F11. Is it too late? Oh, I think it went to the USB drive. Okay, so we are at a situation here where we can now see if the drive is good. I don't like how slow this is being. That sometimes is a sign of a bad drive. But let's find out. See how that slow is? It's brand new.
Yeah, there's no partitions or anything.
Yep, it's brand new. Okay. So you have a 1 terabyte drive. So now, what did I say? We were 60 into the board, 50 into the other board, so 110 now into this board. And you lost out on the RAM, so we're down $30. But the NVMe is good, so now we're back up to $80 profit.
We're gonna come
Sound
down
about
to
right?
that. Yep. And I'm $60 into this.
Okay guys, the last board is MSI, and I don't think anybody can tell, but I am not a big fan of MSI motherboards. They were my favorite back in the day, until they weren't. So, this is the MSI B550M Pro-VDH Wi-Fi. Let's see if it works. He was told $60 into this one, right?
Correct.
So $60 into this one, and he was told it was new. So what's that part's not new.
No, I opened it.
You did that? Okay.
Yeah, to inspect it. Very lackluster, but it has Type-C.
It is very lackluster.
2 M.2s.
Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Well, a very, very boring board. Boring. Put it in the right slot this time.
But you know, that was just for testing purposes.
Yeah, that's exactly what that was. I did not do it on purpose.
We're professionals here.
I don't think I've built computers before.
Only testing.
Wouldn't that be bad if I never built computers, but I was the guy testing the computers?
Seems fine to me.
Oh, yeah, seems like an Amazon thing to do. Oh, you know what computers are? Yep, you're now our tester. Okay. Guys, moment of truth.
Wait, did I put it in the right? Oh, there it goes.
Oh.
Yeah, it has easy debug light.
Here we go. He paid $60 for this board. So far, he's a board down and RAM down.
Mm-hmm.
So he is up $30 at this point. $30.
It's just sitting at the CPU right now.
This is normal.
Yeah. Should clear the CPU shortly. Or we may have to go to your 3100.
No, the Athlon 3000G
Compatible with everything?
is compatible with everything. That is why we're using it. You telling me she's not composed?
He's still my beating heart. All this is good signs. It's just sitting at CPU right now, though.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm going to do the power cycle. I don't know how many times I've done this, and boom, everything works. But tonight hasn't been that night. We're going to call that a new smell. Holy crap, feel the wind coming out of this.
Yeah.
New fans make a difference. Is it putting heat into my chip? So far, not really. Nope. Signal's going to turn off if I don't press any button to cancel. And where's the stuck now?
Still at CPU.
That should not be.
You
this, I believe, has a BIOS flash option where we can flash the BIOS without a CPU.
Mm-hmm.
And we can try that and go right to a 5000.
Okay, we're going to try it again. And because we didn't name the ROM properly, it possibly didn't work. There we go.
Much better.
Oh. 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 That's interesting. Powered the system up on its own?
Ah, it's because it has a CPU and RAM.
Right. This is looking better. Sorry, want to hit the button once and then hit it again. Went red. Yep. Now this process could take a little while. If it does, we'll be speeding it up in the video. Ha! Should call this series Cash to Trash.
Holy.
Comment below, guys, if you want to see more videos like this. It's heartbreaking sometimes. It really is. I'll let him spend the money on the broke. I'll just be the guy with the toys to make it work. That's bad.
Yeah.
Remind me not to buy anything off this guy.
Oh, come on.
Oh, come on, no. So when it stops flashing, guys, the BIOS is written, and it could take 5 minutes, is what we read. But you have to rename the file MSI.ROM and delete the extension that's there as well. So it's just MSI.ROM is the renamed file. And when it tells you, do you want to do this? Just say yes, because now it's working. That was pretty cool how it turned the machine on. That was interesting. I never seen that before.
So I bet you could get away with, if there was no CPU and no RAM, only plugging in the 24 pin. I think that's all it would need. Just to get the motherboard?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
But I think the 5-volt rail needs to be plugged in to supply that 5-volt.
Yeah, you're right.
What is that light on the far back I see?
That's the easy debug.
Oh. I'm just seeing it in the camera because I'm sitting down viewing the screen, not the product. I get a better top-down view here, you know?
For sure.
Yes, pa.
Not obstructed by that beautiful Corsair RGB.
It's mesmerizing. I like its consistent, like the flow it has.
It's diffused very well.
It's very well diffused. I gotta say that Corsair does that right. I wish they were Dominators when I got them. The Corsair Dominators?
Yeah.
I traded, there was a young guy that came in. That RAM was too high for the build he was doing. So I traded him some RAM I had here to fit in. And that's how I acquired those, because normally I don't normally jump out to buy Corsair products very often. Even though my editing mouse right now is one, until it dies from all the clicking from editing. And then I do have the wireless recharging one here too, which I never ever seem to use.
Is that a Harpoon?
Yep.
Yeah, Harpoon's nice.
It just can lay on this has a wireless charger too. And it can just lay on the wireless charger and charge. But I never use it again. I just don't know why, but I don't. It's brand new. I bought it and well, that can come off.
Yeah, probably for
Yeah.
keys. Oh no.
Maybe.
Just magnet?
No, just
Yeah.
magnet.
Yeah.
I think there was different routes,
Yeah.
but bottom line is, it's a nice mouse. It feels good when it's going, but it's not my cup of tea. And there is no dongle with it. I believe it's just power on. And you switch to 2.4 or Bluetooth. But I bought it to be a gamer because it's supposed to have the no lag.
Yeah.
But I'm a SteelSeries guy,
I can tell.
And I have brand new backups of my SteelSeries mice, including the wireless one.
Some of those older Razer mice are going for quite a bit.
Razors. Really?
The Molten series, any of like the kind of the one-offs there, they're pretty desirable. Yeah, they're pretty desirable now.
Ugh.
I know.
I don't know why. I'm not a Razer fan whatsoever. Never was, never will be. The waiting game.
Yeah, it's here a couple minutes out. Maybe a minute now. All good signs, hopefully?
Considering my counter says we're at 5:30, should be done in the near future. You just click the button. Come on, baby. Let's make your money.
Yeah, the real profit.
I mean, at worst case scenario, you can spend more here, right? I mean, it's not bad. That little $100 processor is actually pretty solid for what it is. I think it's only a 2 or a 4-core, 4-thread, or something like that, or a 2-core, 4-thread. I can't remember exactly, but it's clocked at like 3 point something, and
it turned off.
There you go.
Oh, is it resetting itself?
Yeah, yeah.
Am I pulling this or what?
You can pull it down. Don't have to, but you can. All right, moment of truth, guys. Moment of truth. Do we get a post?
It cleared the CPU. Yo, it's cleared.
It's cleared?
It's cleared. It's posted.
And we're getting a post.
Wait.
Oh, that's fine. That's cycle.
Yeah, it's cycling the RAM right now. It's looking for boot drive.
There we go.
And it's posted.
All right. Vega graphics. Frequency. Blah, blah, blah.
I'm in profit, baby.
Ta-da!
I'm in profit.
He's in profit.
And it's updated for 5000 series.
So let us say that this is...
It's a gamble.
550M. I'm still going to say it's a $150 board.
Yes.
130,
on the
150.
used market, yeah.
Yeah. And it...
125 on sale on Amazon.
It does look new. Oh, is it 125 on sale?
It can be, yeah.
So we'll call it a $100 board. So you were up 30. Now you're up 130. Not great, but not bad. But if we do get that ITX board up and running, and that white smoke was just my imagination and the smell, you can be back on track. But at this point, 130 bucks. So guys, it's a make it or break it. I mean, this is a gamble every time you go out and you buy used stuff. But out of 3, 2 work. So that tells me that the gamble is somewhat there. It's not horrible. You know what I mean? So in the end, you're going to make something, and that is a good thing. But at the same time, it is heartbreaking when something doesn't work, and you don't want to give up on it. But for the sake of the video, we will. But if we do something to make it work again, or to make it work literally, we'll update you. And we're also going to check and see if this RAM works in my test bench. And if that does, we'll update you as well in the comments below. Till next time, guys, thanks for watching. Game over.